Hey, how do you pronounce that shit again?
This hit is Givenchy, $900 jeans, homie. All these girls be raunchy, like let me see your peen, homie.
So quite some time ago, back in about 6th grade, I once dated this one girl quite a bit off and on, you know. And now I look back at it, she was kind of a hoe, to be honest. Like one of those like girls that go back to back, you know, and just boy to boy to boy. That's what I mean to say. Those kind of girls. But she was one of them, and I'm going to call her, let's just call her, I'm gonna call her Penny, because that's my friend's dog's name, and Penny is the name for all the hot babes, right? So Penny went off and on through me and this other dude who happened to be jacked. I honestly think he took steroids, because he was like 16 and the size of like someone in the military, and like he didn't even seem to lift that much, but he was huge and his veins stuck out quite some bit. But anyway, this ginormous man on steroids, we're gonna call him Steroid, okay? Anyway, Steroid, he got very emotional over Penny. He swore to this day that he loved that 13-year-old, and every time she would break up with him, because she was never exactly happy with Steroid, she would always feel that she's only dating him out of guilt, and that's all she would get with him for, is out of guilt. Therefore, she would feel bad during the whole time, and blah blah blah. It was just a very unhealthy relationship. But there was one time I first met Steroid eye to eye, and I found out what he really enjoys to do when they break up. It was around like 9 p.m. during the summer, and we were down by the hospital, okay? We were down at the hospital for the main fact of that's where the playground was. It was just a general area to hang out and ride our skateboards and scooters and whatever you want to do, you know, as a little skater kid, what can I say? But anyway, him and her has recently broken up, and he was quite the obsessive boyfriend, to say the least. When we were just walking around talking and stuff, he would like creepily follow us. And it was really awkward because we would like look down the alley and it was like a horror movie. He'd just be standing there staring at us, and it was pretty fucking crazy. And like it got to the point that she had to tell her parents that he was like following us and like staring at us and everything, and it was really awkward. And like we're on her front porch and he was literally like down the street staring at us, and it was fucked up shit, dude. Keep in mind, this dude was like literally 16. Anyway, her parents come out and start yelling at him and whatever, and he finally leaves us alone. We get about 10 minutes of quality time until he starts coming out and screaming. Anyway, I had this friend that was hanging out with us. I met him recently down there. He lived down there. And I'm just going to call him Cheerios, okay? We got some really weird names up in here. We got Penny, we got Steroids, and Cheerios. But anyway, Cheerios was a really cool dude, to say the least. And anyway, he told me that this is normal for the guy. What I'm about to tell you guys, this was normal for him to do, which was pretty insane, to be honest. Because, like, it's so far-fetched and just childish, and it's crazy. Especially, like, you'd expect someone to be that jacked to be mature. But no, he was a child deep down inside. Now this guy, he stands on the side of the road and waits for cars to go by, and he acted like he was gonna like jump out in front of me. He kept screaming, "I'm gonna kill myself," stuff like that. And obviously, we all know what he was doing it for. He's doing it for attention. But he was sitting there, you know, he must have shot in some steroids or he went out there, because his veins are like chilling out of his arms or sticking out. He's bawling his eyes out, screaming, "Penny, I love you," and just, oh my gosh, man. And like he would like run out, but like out in front of the car, but he would like wimp out and not actually do it and just run back and just make the car swerve. And honestly, that's probably like really illegal, but he never got in trouble for it that I know of. Anyway, my bro Cheerio, he was telling me a little bit about like the past ones, kind of making fun of him and everything, because I honestly thought the dude was gonna kill me, so he was like calming me down and everything, because he was huge, like I said. And he was telling me how like the dude wouldn't like kill anyone or hurt anyone or anything, and he's just gonna sit there and say he's gonna kill himself for like attention and everything. And I was like, oh, okay, sounds great. And he told me about this one time that he was sitting there on the helipad about to jump, all right? And you're saying, holy shit, that's crazy. But this helipad was over a lake. You're just saying, well, Zach, come on. You can still die if you jump off a helipad into a lake. This helipad was literally like ground going to a lake, and he was going to jump into like the river. And the river that he was going to jump into is maybe if you get lucky, 1.5 foot. So it's like jumping off like the beach into the water. like put that into perspective. And he said that literally he stood on the edge and threatened people to jump if she didn't go back together with him. Like, what? Anyway, guys, if you want more of these life stories or some shit like this, let me know, because I do enjoy making these, and sometimes I'll just remember things from my childhood and I'll be like, damn, I'm gonna go make a video about this. So yeah, here we are making a video about this. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and if you did, make sure to hit the like button. It really helps me out a lot, and I know about 180 of my subscribers are inactive, so for the ones that are active, thank you. Yeah, thank you. I'm kidding, but yeah, thank you guys for being with me, even though I haven't posted on this channel in a good time. But yeah, I might start again because I am part of a competitive team, SG Nation, bro. But yeah, don't let those guys know, but I'm actually part of another team. It's Vape Nation, bro. Anyway, guys, have a fantastic day and see ya.